are many things that you don't realise you can't have while you're in the middle of a relationship with a narcissistic person. This video is about 12 of those things. Be it the malignant, the grandiose, somatic, cerebral, vulnerable. Narcissistic abuse is a hideous form of psychological and with some physical violence. Any vulnerability you have, they will use against you. They often enter your life as your hero and your dreams coming true to end up becoming your biggest enemy and your worst nightmare. Everything a narcissist does is to meet a need of their own. They are a leech, a parasite, a virus that infects your whole life. They often live by the 7 deadly sins: pride, excessive belief in themselves, envy and jealousy of all others, gluttony, entitled to have more than they need, lust, constantly craving more of their ideal, anger, they cannot accept love and always resort to passive aggressive or aggressive anger in the end. Greed, that grandiosity, materialistic possessions, most often other people's, not always. Sloth, most are rather lazy and do the bare minimum to meet their never-ending wants and needs through lots of different manipulation. They will take any and all shortcuts they can with the lack of empathy to care for who they exploit on their way up. The manipulation of others, from the love bombing, the devaluation, the intermittent reinforcement of the idealization, the disengagement of the discard, and then the hoover with the smear campaigns, the pity plays, the silent treatments, gaslighting, projection, blame shifting, threats, making us feel insecure and like we're going crazy. It takes time for those with good intentions who care and who are kind to others to see what's genuinely happening to them through the narcissist's cruel and sometimes calculated gaslighting mind games. By then we have to recover from not only the reality of the abuse that genuinely happened, also trauma bonding, anxiety, CPTSD, financial ruin, and psychological and physical illnesses. Things you cannot have with a narcissist: emotional understanding and comfort. Narcissistic people lack the empathy to care for whatever you're going through, and they will often blame you for any problems they have caused you. Narcissists lack the self-awareness and the ability to reflect on what happened. If things aren't going their way, to a narcissist, that's your fault. If things aren't going your way, to a narcissist, that's your fault. They have to bring you down. To a narcissist, the reason you are down will also be your fault. They can pretend to care if they need something from you, which is what is one of the most confusing things when you need them and they no longer actually care. Friendships, family. They take all your relationships. They not only swoop in and sweep you off your feet, but they can also do the same with your friends and your family. Happy to go out with friends and family and events at the start, then slowly any outings or special occasions are ruined, often leaving you in the depths of despair and looking unhinged. Narcissists divide and conquer, picking your family and friends off one by one, isolating you from support. With some, they will shift your friends and family loyalty away from you and onto themselves, or they will drain you into fawning to their behaviour and isolating yourself, no longer knowing who to trust, unwittingly turning away from those who could help you and support you, and turning to the narcissist, not realising they are the very person who's sinking you. Narcissists can gather enablers to say, you know what they're like, they're not that bad. So you question yourself and not those very people who are harming you. Narcissists are a virus that infects your relationships with others through triangulation, smear campaigns, making you look crazy, or merely getting you to walk on eggshells, conforming to their demands and fear going out. Social media and messages. Unless it's about them, in the beginning, is full of love bombing as they shower you with attention, affection, communication, those loving, sentimental messages on our social media or our personal messages. So when they slowly creep in the devaluation, it leaves us feeling confused and hurt. Using social media to further their games, a narcissist might gradually stop leaving those sentimental comments. And then out of nowhere, when there suddenly comes complete silence, then out of the blue, they'll be back, playing nice, posting again, messaging again, whilst blaming you for being insecure if you dare to ask them. Often taking on their opinion and believing you are at fault, or claiming that they're just busy, justifying their unjust behaviour towards you. Then there can come the threats, the invalidation, the criticism, the put-downs as they circle around their social media games to keep you all the more confused. Freedom. They take any and all of your resources, some without care, with pity plays, threats, blame shifting, making you feel guilty or sinking your psychological health, so you become dependent on them. Most move into your home, don't pay the bills, eat all your food. To them, they feel entitled to do so, as to them what's yours is theirs, and what's theirs is their own. They spend all your money, try to take your home. Some will vandalise your property, again blaming you. A lot will walk out and leave you with nothing, feeling empty on the inside and empty on the outside, slowly manipulating everything you once had away from you. Some will try to get you to sell up and move miles away, leaving you further isolated. Respect. It's always going to be one rule for them and another for you. They demand respect through many manipulative, coercive, controlling methods. However, you have to earn theirs by behaving exactly how they want, as they are preoccupied with themselves. They'll do as they please, as they believe they're special. They think they're entitled to special attention if you're not giving what they believe they deserve. And even if you are, they're always looking for more. They like the respect for everything until they fear consequences, and then they'll just shift the blame. Loyalty. Narcissists take your passion, your heart, your mind, your soul. Not only are they a leech in your home, but also a leech draining you through manipulation slowly over time, from the songs that they play to the words that they say. So you no longer know who you are. From the love bombing and always being at your side at the beginning, to the sudden disappearing acts, the silent treatments, leaving you wondering what you did wrong, planting seeds of self-doubt in your mind, not only with their actions, also their words, from them telling you that you're too sensitive, you're insecure, that never happened, you'll never find someone like me, who'd want you, you're crazy. Your subconscious is slowly programmed over time to grow those seeds of doubt within your own thoughts. You begin speaking to yourself how the narcissist spoke to you, and you gradually lose your self-worth. Your trust. The manipulation, the lies, the slander that narcissistic people do, you often end up losing your self-trust as well as your trust within others, questioning and overanalyzing everything, ruminating about others' motives towards you, including your own motives, in a state of hypervigilance throughout the evaluation and after the discard with all the games they throw your way. Health. Over time, narcissistic people can take over your emotional health and your physical health, leaving you feeling drained. All the stress causing unexplained illness after illness, like a virus slowly taking over and swooping in for the kill. The love bombing, where they get all the positive attention, emotions from you, joy, happiness, wanting to please and love them in any way you can. You praise them, and it's all about them. To the devaluation, where they'll happily stand there and make you cry, and then they'll sit back and watch you cry with a glint in their eye and blame you for the pain you're in, or they'll walk out on you. They blame everything on you, leaving you hurt and confused. Even the discard is done each and every time with no closure, leaving you hurt and further confused. The hoover, when a narcissist comes back to rescue you. Then, when you finally wake up and see them for who they are, they use any and all of your weaknesses against you, cutting you wide open for more emotional torture. Achieving your dreams. At the start, they mirror you, pretend to love you and all that you do. They want the same things as you. false promises of the future to fulfill all those dreams with your soulmate. Then during devaluation, they slowly take your dreams and hobbies and passions and hopes apart. They slowly take them away from you. After the discard, most are left with nothing, an empty shell of our former selves, full of fear and anxiety to get up and go again. Yourself, your values, your opinions, your beliefs, your boundaries, your reality. If you try to set a boundary, a narcissist will find a way to take it down so you can no longer be you. And with their gaslighting, they take away your reality too. Reaching your full potential. Whatever you do will never be enough for a narcissist, or it will be too much. They have to bring you down as they're envious. And you might achieve something that they cannot, therefore they seek to bring you down. If they cannot exploit you for that achievement, if they can exploit you for that achievement, they will let you achieve it and then exploit you. They'll do all they can to block you from reaching your true potential, draining you, gaslighting you into doubting and blaming and shaming yourself. Inner peace, living under constant stress, fear, drama is going to cause overthinking, ruminating, lack of sleep, trauma, CPTSD, anxiety, leaving you with a weakened immune system, overanalyzing everything and very little peace. You can and you will recover from this. Safely get away from the narcissist, removing the source of the pain and confusion from your life. No contact or grey rock. Learn your values and your beliefs, set up your boundaries. Block the narcissist and any enablers and flying monkeys. Learn 1,000,001 ways to say no and stick to your no. Learn about narcissist personality disorder. Put your reality back together. Forgive yourself for things you didn't have the knowledge about. Any reactions you gave. Learn to tune into your instincts that your mind and your heart may have chosen to not listen to because you didn't have the full knowledge of the situation you were in. Start filling your human needs for love and connection, certainty, significance, growth, uncertainty, contribution by learning new things, making new friends, connecting with those who understand, by doing all the things that you love to do that the narcissist wouldn't let you do. It can help you overcome the trauma bond, fixing any issues you had as a child, working on yourself, finding your focus and creating new dreams for you, starting new hobbies or taking up old ones. Practice observing and not absorbing the narcissist's toxic behaviour and the behaviour of those around you. Their behaviour is on them, yours is on you. Listen to people's actions as well as their words. Be patient and be kind to yourself. Most of us slip on the road to recovery. Keep taking those baby steps until you make it. Only ever look back to see what you can learn from an experience or to see how far you have come. You can and you will recover from this. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissism. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, then please do subscribe. If you are looking for further information and support and help understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.